You're watching Coast Life, and we're not in the dog days of summer yet, but
Not yet.
we are familiar with how hot and humid and just nasty you can get on Delmarva in the summer, especially coastal Delmarva. So we want to make sure that you are staying cool. That is why Katie Zarrilli from our sister show, Delmarva Life on WBOC, is checking out coastal comfort, heating, and air conditioning.
Well, Paige and Leah, you know that on this show, we love all things local. And today we are in good company because we're here at Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, and that is something that this company believes too. I'm here with Lacey Coleman. You're the owner of the company. Lacey, how are you doing today?
Great, thank you so much.
So just tell me a little bit about this company. When did you guys get started?
Definitely. So my dad originally started the company in 2005. I joined in 2008. I worked on, really learning all the basics from the ground up, and then he's been retired for several years, and I was able to take over the company and have been working on growing the company since then.
You go, girl.
Thank you.
Now here's the deal. So you don't always see a girl in this biz, and why is it a business that you're passionate about?
Definitely. So being a female in in the HVAC under the construction umbrella is rare, especially in the owner's position. So it has had its challenges along the way, but that's part of what I like every day. I'm a problem solver, so that's what we do every day is we solve people's problems. So that's why I love it every day. Someone calls you, they're having a bad day, and hopefully by the time that they end their interaction with us, they're feeling a lot better. And
we mentioned that you guys are committed to all things local people right here. And why is that? Tell me a little bit about that.
Nationally, the industry and the HVAC industry has changed pretty drastically. Private equity firms are coming in all across the nation, and especially here in Sussex County, and they're buying up a lot of the local companies, and they just really changed the fabric of that company. So we are still locally owned and operated. We're still very much invested here locally. We do a lot of sponsorships. We want to be able to serve the community that we're in and support them because they support us as well.
Absolutely. Something that you said that I like is you take care of people's comfort concerns. Tell me a little bit about what that's about.
Of course, definitely. So my comfort advisors come in, we ask questions like, do you have any comfort concerns? We really take a whole home approach, a whole system approach, and we really care about the efficiency, the performance, and the longevity of the equipment. It's very important to us. So we can resolve issues if we ask the right questions. Hey, how has this system been working for you? And if they say, as a matter of fact, I have had several issues, so then we can go in and take a look at what needs to be done, so that way we are solving that issue moving forward, and the system that we install will operate better and last longer as well.
And I'm sure that that's something that homeowners appreciate.
Definitely. I get calls all of the time. People want to speak to me directly to let me know that they chose Coastal Comfort because of their interaction with our comfort advisors. We're not just going in, putting a number down on the table and leaving. They really take their time, they slow it down just a bit, and really ask those questions, like I said, and we can identify and fix issues. In some cases, years ago, they would just use a rule of thumb in terms of sizing, which unfortunately resulted in some systems being oversized or undersized. So if you have an oversized system in air conditioning mode, it's not going to dehumidify properly. That's part of what the air conditioning operation does. So we can do load calculations and really take into account the windows, the doors, the orientation of the house, a lot of the insulation value, all of those, really should be taken into account when sizing the equipment. So then we can install the correct size system that is actually needed for the space, and then the comfort level is considerably better. You'll see better energy bills, and you'll see, you'll be a lot happier with the system, and it'll last longer as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So let's say somebody is just fired up about what you're saying. They're like, I want to work with Coastal Comfort. I want you guys to come to my house, help me out. What's the best way for them to do that, get a hold of you guys?
Definitely. So we've made it super easy to reach out to us. Everybody's really busy, so we have a texting phone number. You can text or call this phone number, 410-742-1435, and they can also call 302-629-4700, and then coastalcomfort.com online.
Awesome. I love that text message thing. It makes it so easy.
As a busy mom,
yeah.
I live for, being able to do things really quickly, and sometimes you just don't have that time to make the call, but you can text and get things taken care of quickly.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Lacey, thank you so much for taking the time to
100%.
talk with us today.
Thank you.
We're looking forward to learning more about this whole operation as time goes on the show.
Of course, thank you so much for having me.
Oh yeah, thank you. All right, Paige and Leah, back to you guys.
Don't go anywhere. We still have a lot more to get to. More Coast Life's on the way.
This segment of Coast Life was brought to you by Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning.